in this building, 3-0 all time. And the opening tip is controlled by the Wildcats. A.J. Taylor will bring it across. A.J. Turner, I should say, will bring it across for the Wildcats. Here's Dererk Pardon. Now back to Turner. Big Law for three. Here is Reynolds, the Chicago native, played at Whitney Young High School. Has it blocked by Kopp.
Defensively, you got to settle in if you want to have some freedom on the offensive side.
Here's James, been red hot. That one doesn't go, and the rebound to Kopp. Oklahoma has really changed its identity from last year. This was an up-and-down team.
It'll be interesting to see how they defend Dererk Pardon. I mean, he is a beast down low, particularly when he gets it on the right block and go right shoulder, left hook. He's almost unguardable when he gets in that position. So you got to play defense early and take that away.
This is Kalixty, a grad transfer from Maine. Shot clock under 10. Now James working on Kopp. Good defense from the Wildcats. Reynolds trying to penetrate. Gets it up on the glass. Does not go. Offensive rebound, though. And a fresh 30. Now out of the corner, it is Reynolds. Not there. Sooners got off to a slow start the other night against Creighton, then turned it on. This is Manick for three. That one well short. And here comes Law for Northwestern. So the Sooners now in the front court looking for their first points. 0 of 5 from the field. James trying to change that, and he does. Double-doubles. He had none in his first 104 career games.
Well, I'd say he's been a lot better with a balanced attack, and that's what you're seeing from this Oklahoma team. It's going to be a lot different. People remember Trae Young from last year. It's a lot different, this attack, this approach, on both ends. Yeah.
Now Reynolds lost it on the way up. Pardon gets it for Northwestern. And the Wildcats will slow things up. Taylor going to try a three. That doesn't go. James does not go, and the rebound to Taylor. Now Turner. Taylor will try again. That one's well off the mark. Kalixty the rebound for the Sooners. Here's James. These are two defensive-oriented teams. We've seen signs of that here early on. And that's travel.
And he's also incredibly active on the glass.
Two teams that combined 3 of 13 from the field. So we expected a defensive battle. We've gotten that so far. Here's Law weaving his way through. And McNeese does a good job defensively. Here comes Reynolds now for the Sooners.
And that's one that Walt Law's just got to go up strong with. He's got to force the official to make a call and not give him a chance.
See Anthony Gaines in there for Northwestern. He replaced Taylor, who struggled early on. This is McNeese working on Pardon. Going to the left hand and gets it to go.
It's just a really good offensive play.
Now Pardon trying to answer on the other end, but they turn it over. Through the lane, James does not get it to go. Kopp the rebound for the Wildcats.
And this is that something's got to give kind of game where you got an Oklahoma team that shoots the ball really well from the three-point line and a Northwestern team that defends it well. And it doesn't mean, look, a team that defends the three-point line well doesn't mean that they don't let you shoot threes. Look out. Alley-oop to Law. And that's one that the Oklahoma staff look at and say, guys, we looked at that too.
There's Freeman in the game. Does not get it to go, but it is tipped up and in by Rashard Odom. So number of subs in here for Oklahoma. Team that goes pretty deep. As Turner drills the three against DePaul. Hits the three-pointer there. Now Doolittle. That doesn't go. Freeman the rebound. James for three. Not there. And the rebound to the Wildcats. Miller Kopp. Cutting Law, being guarded by Bieniemy. Law trying to muscle his way in, and he draws the foul on Jamal Bieniemy, the freshman. That is his first. So you take a look at the BTN standouts presented by Auto Owners Insurance. I'd say that is a worthy standout.
Yeah, look, I think the real standout is the fact that a set play worked. You'd think the standout is the finish, but it's really the fact that they executed a set play to perfection to the point where you actually got what you wanted.
Law hits the first free throw.
But that was a freebie.
Just as a for instance, Northwestern.
A lot of it's feel, right? You got to feel the action that you want to get into. It's not just run every set as it's supposed to be in the book.
Here's Freeman, native of New Zealand. Misses badly. Anthony Gaines the rebound for the Wildcats. Now Gaines weaving his way through inside to Parton. Parton goes up strong.
I don't know if there's anybody else in the conference that can finish with zero angle the way Dererk Parton can finish. He had no angle whatsoever, yet find a way to get that up.
7-0 run for the Wildcats. Odoms working on the freshman Pete Nance. And Odoms gets the layup.
Yes, he can, but he's got to figure it out. And he's going to learn on the fly.
Parton. Here's Nance. Gaines thought about the three, and he turns it over. Here's Bieniemy for the Sooners. And Bieniemy will pull it back out.
That's one of those head-scratcher passes where you just, there's nothing there. I mean, you're throwing it through the teeth of the defense. And those are the ones you have to eliminate. And we're being asked to switch with a 3 or 4. We're going to be in trouble. But when you have that type of length, that type of size, you can trust the switch where you can handle Barrett Benson covering a guard from time to time.
I just want to clarify that if I'm playing at all, we're going to be in trouble. That's true. That's a whole nother issue. Kalixty inside Manic trying to work on Law, and he turns it over. Nance getting into the passing lane. Here's Gaines the other way for the Wildcats. Law for 3. Rims out.
I sneak in Instagram. I like to look at families' pictures.
And now a steal by Bieniemy, and then a foul on Ryan Taylor. Bieniemy, the lone freshman on this team. This is a very experienced Oklahoma team. In fact, by Ken Palm's metrics, they are the most experienced team in all of the power conferences.
I would say their experience in a way is fool's gold because of how different they are from the team they were last year. So there's still going to be a feeling out process. They're still going to continue to get better as this season goes on. Everybody's in a different role.
McNeese, nice pass to Odoms. Well done. Odoms now with 8 of the Sooners' 12 points. Ball being hounded by James. Or top back in there for the Cats. Now Parton, and he is fouled by McNeese. Parton had a very solid effort. And talking to Lon Kruger today, they were concerned about that as Law scores off the inbounds. Half dozen for him.
I tell you, Northwestern runs sets as well as anybody in the country. And I would say that that's always been Michigan State's MO. But this Northwestern team just gets it.
How about that? A couple good blocks from the Wildcats.
They can't just win by breakdowns. They can't just win one-on-one basketball. They got to do this as a team. I think that's what makes them so dangerous.
Another steal. This is Law in on Manic. Law missed the layup, and James the rebound. Here come the Sooners. Bieniemy. Odoms and one.
Comfortable with that aggressive defense. They see it from Illinois every year. And they'll make those reads. If the defense extends, this is an offense that understands there are reads to be made, and that's often a back cut or an attack.
Law gets the pull-up.
Dave, we talked about it at shooting. Why are people not talking about Vic Law as a pro?
I don't know. I talked to an NBA scout on the way in today who thinks that he definitely has a chance. And I can see why. I think he's had a fabulous year.
He fits a role. He's learned the game of basketball extremely well. He's been coached for years. He's the kind of guy that can come in and play a great role in the NBA. I don't get it. We just live in that world of hype where if the kid's not a freshman and on every magazine there is, or online, whatever it is, we just kind of lose interest. Vic Law's the guy that really interests me as a basketball player.
There's Gaines muscling his way in. Just great strength. Doolittle going in on Parton. Suddenly turned into a little bit more of an offensive battle here. Here's Parton backing in on Freeman. Parton going to the reverse. Couldn't get it to go. Doolittle the other way. And James gets the three.
They just fit in every way. They match the identity of the university as much as they match the identity of their programs. It's not too often you get that. They also have a great athletic director, so that helps.
10-4 run here for Oklahoma. We'll see whether Northwestern has a response. This is Vic Law. Law elevating, can't get the roll, tips it back up and in. No, offensive foul called on the Wildcats. They will wave off the hoop.
I think they're calling this on Dererk Parton. It's not going to be on Vic Law for over the back. It's going to be Dererk Parton kind of rooting him out.
See, Dererk Parton doesn't necessarily agree, but I think pretty clear-cut call there.
The box out's always an interesting one because you are trying to clear out, but you technically can't do that.
Doolittle nearly fell down. Bieniemy, not a great shooter. This is Odoms, who's had a tremendous game. Can he keep it going? Misses that one, but the follow.
Just the attention that he's drawing allows for that putback dunk opportunity. The balls or the eyes are just facing the basketball.
Down low to Parton. And an offensive foul on Parton. So that is two quickies on Northwestern center, and arguably one of the most important pieces.
It's not a terrible play by Dererk Parton. It's just a really good defensive play to maintain position.
So the Sooners with a chance to take the lead. They've yet to lead in this game, trailed by as many as 11. Wildcats dodge a bullet there. Here comes Law the other way.
And I'd like to see Northwestern, get back to executing. Get something going. Get everybody involved. Move the basketball. Don't just dribble around like they're doing right now.
Swarming defense by the Sooners, and they force the turnover. Heat Nats out of the corner. Got it.
There's a lot of confidence in that shot, and that allows him to shoot it in rhythm, which a rhythm jumper becomes a much higher percentage shot.
Kalixny can't get it to go. Law the other way. Here's Nance again. Inside Benson, and he is fouled by Freeman. Yeah. Foul on Nance as he was grabbing Christian James. That's the first foul on Nance.
Got a ton of experience playing at a high level, and I think that helps the team. As I said, it's a different approach this season for Oklahoma.
Here's Reynolds in transition, and Law fouled him. That's the first on Vic Law.
He's really spanning the globe here. St. Louis, Pacific, Oklahoma.
Seen it all. Or a lot of it. Bear Benson out top. Now Law working on Manic. And that one rims out. Rebound to Reynolds.
I like when they give Vic Law ISO opportunities. I think he either needs to be closer to the basket where he can play back to the basket basketball, or a little bit more room to work and put the ball on the floor. That was almost the only shot he could get up. The clanker off the back of the rim always gets me.
You'd think he'd be on a shooting high. Reynolds hits that three after making his first career three the other night against Chicago State.
He was asked to play significant minutes and important minutes, and he did well.
That ball knocked away by Gaines. Back in the hands of Doolittle. Shot clock obviously doesn't reset. Reynolds. Defense from the Cats. Brian Greer in there for Northwestern. And Greer gets caught holding Doolittle. That's just a mismatch inside.
Great win. I'll tell you, this is a top 25 Oklahoma team. This, to me, is an NCAA tournament team. They're 10-1. I'm surprised no one's talking about it.
James puts Oklahoma on top. Yeah, I think this is a clear-cut NCAA tournament team in Oklahoma. So this is a win that would resonate in March if Northwestern figures out a way to pull it out.
Look, they're experienced. They can beat you in a variety of ways. They shoot it well. And that's a big shot. I go back to it. This is a guy that can knock down corner threes. He can knock down threes from anywhere on the court. He's great in transition, defends well. He's a pro.
There's Doolittle.
Dave, I feel like when Rashard Odoms came in and started to attack, get to the basket, it changed Northwestern's defense. And they've broken down twice here early in the second half. They've gotten away from what they did to start this game. And remember, they got off to a great start.
Here's Parton. Wow, got a step. That's all he needs. Manick been very quiet as yet to score. Had that ball knocked away. Good defense from Turner. Here's Law in the open court. The pull-up three for Vic, and he airballed it. Calixte in the corner, James. In the first 2 minutes of the second half. Going to reset the offense. Working on Manick. Law with the pull-up.
A lot of confidence in that jump shot. And what I liked about what Vic Law did was he waved Dererk Pardon away. He said no. He declined the ball screen. He felt like he had the advantage in a one-on-one situation against Brady Manick.
There's Reynolds. Works around the screen. And Reynolds got a step and laid it in. And back and forth we go. The Sooners back out top.
Coming out of the half, there's going to be some changes made. Right now, you got to keep an eye on Dererk Pardon. And I messed up there. Sorry on my circle. Dererk Pardon's your guy. He cannot get drug out to the other side of the floor. He got drug out on that ball screen. And at that point, they were beat. No help side's going to be able to take that basket away.
Law elevates. Left it short. Miller copped the rebound. May have been fouled. No call. And then fouled again, no call. And Oklahoma the other way, and then Reynolds is fouled. That one was clear as Law got it. That's 2 on Vic Law.
Just seems as if this Oklahoma team's getting a little bit more comfortable with their adjustments on the offensive end. Northwestern starting to chase the play a little bit. Defensively has to get back to playing safe, but challenging defense.
Sooners are perfect 4 for 4 from the field here in the second half. And an offensive foul on OU. But Chris was telling us today, really came down to Florida and Duke for his recruitment. Ended up obviously choosing the Blue Devils. There's Gaines. Anthony Gaines doesn't go. Manick the rebound. Calixte got it. A lot of great ones did, as you know. And Chris made sure to have me say today that John is the second best player.
Yes, he did.
Completely
You can tell he's still
ignoring the possibility that maybe I fit in there.
Yes, I was going to say, there was someone else in there.
Exactly.
Have you been listed as a luminary at any arena?
Anthony Gaines drains the three. I beg your pardon. So it is actually 43-42 OU. They were looking to see whether to add a point for the Sooners, not whether to take one away. Ball on the floor. Good hustle by Cobb.
Every game, it's going to be good. I don't think you're going to see a lot of blowouts this year at all.
A very balanced league. That one doesn't go for James. Calixte, the weak side rebound. A fresh 30 for the Sooners. Lobs it inside to Doolittle. Knocked away by Pardon. And Law the other way. There's Pardon inside. Pardon gets to that left hand but can't roll it home. Calixte's got the rebound. And Calixte all the way in on Turner.
Forcing you to foul.
There's Gaines. Now Law being guarded by Reynolds. A couple guys who've known each other for quite some time. Playing in the Chicago area. Again, Reynolds at Whitney Young. Of course, it's St. Rita. There is Reynolds. Calixte in on Cobb. Knocked away by Noah Cobb. It'll be Northwestern's ball, though.
Dererk Pardon, you can take a look at him. Dererk Pardon, it's all about how he defends this. This time he doesn't get flattened out. He actually forces the dribbler away from the basket, making a tougher pass. He's able to get back into the play and take that away. Much improved from that other possession we saw, which led to an easy dunk.
Your circles are getting better as the night goes on.
My circles are much improved.
Yeah. Your kindergarten teacher would be very proud. Here's Gaines. Nice look down low to Pardon, but once again, misses from close range, goes out of bounds.
Whoever you're cheering for, it was off the other team. There you go.
Exactly. 100% of the fans are convinced.
It was their ball.
8 of them since the break. And Oklahoma getting a little distance from the Wildcats. Law trying to answer, and he is fouled. It's going to go against James. It's number 2 on him. There's Ryan Greer, the freshman, working on fellow freshman Bieniemy. Now back to Gaines. Shot clock under 10. Here's Greer. Someone's going to have to put it up. And Harden airballs it, so a shot clock violation. Again, that our State Farm assist of the game. James again. That one doesn't go. Law's got it for the Wildcats. And Law nearly loses it. In the corner to Gaines. Here's Greer with the pull-up. Rims out.
Greer's out there. He can be effective, but just hasn't really got much going this season. And Anthony Gaines not a shooter. Really going to look to drive first. It's just been a tough lineup to get something going offensively.
To your point, just one of their last 10. Here's Odoms weaving his way through. Harden altered that shot, and Taylor's got it. Harden again to the left hand, and this time he gets it to go. They've done a nice job on Dererk Harden, just 8 points for the Wildcats senior.
He's going to impact the game. I mean, you see it on the defensive end, but when he runs hard and gets position, much like Nick Moore, when he wins the position battle, he's able to put himself in scoring position.
Sellout crowd starting to come to life.
When you have a guy like that, of that caliber, a star player, who's doing his thing in the NBA, but this is more like a Lon Kruger team. You've got multiple attackers and drivers. You've got good shooters. You've got great balance, but it's focused on the defensive end first.
There's A.J. Turner out top. Harden tries to dump it down low to Law. Near turnover. Now Law spinning through the lane, and Vic Law now has 15.
I'll tell you, they do some really good things. If Dererk Harden's able to make that pass, it was good hands by the defense to take it away. And now finally this crowd is coming to life.
Back to a 2-point game. James trying to answer for the Sooners. Oh, the rebound. Here's Turner right through the lane, misses the layup. It was the 5th Oklahoma turnover of the half. Northwestern yet to turn it over here since the break. They've just struggled with the shot. You saw Taylor miss another one there. Nice offensive rebound by Freeman. Fresh 30 for OU as we approach the midway point of this second half. Here's Bieniemy. James. You know he likes this matchup with Taylor. That one rims out. Harden the rebound for the Wildcats.
The defense has been much better the last few possessions, where they're getting back to just locking down, not gambling, not taking chances, controlling the basketball in every way.
There's Harden. Double team comes from Doolittle. Now Law. They get it back to Harden. Harden spins in. Very interested to see how his team would respond in a hostile environment. We will find out tonight. Well, they respond nicely there as Manic.
He's got to stay up the line. He does a great job of forcing the ball handler away and getting back into the play.
Harden. Here's Manic for 3. Not there. And nice box out by Taylor. There's Freeman working on Law. And Freeman answers. Gaines. Taylor. Got another. The lead back out to 4. Bieniemy. Pull up. Good. Chris Collins barking out instructions. His team has made its last 4 field goal attempts. Here's Harden again on the blocks. 3 guys around him that time. And the shot clock's at 7 for Law. And Law dribbled it off his leg. Pardon gets it back, has it blocked. The shot clock will be at 1. Gotta get it in. They do the Law. Got it off, but did not go. Here come the Sooners. Calixte. Misses that one. Doolittle the rebounds, feeds it inside. Manic. And he gets the roll.
Manic hasn't been able to get it going from 3, and I think that's when this team's at their best, when they have that true stretch 4 who can keep the defense honest.
6th tie of this game. We've had 10 lead changes. Northwestern lost close ones. 2-point defeats at Indiana. Home against Michigan. Can they pull out a close one here? Vic Law doing his part. He has 18.
That is such a good shot. To come off that little dribble handoff, full speed, stop on a dime, pull up, no fade.
Oh, great feed by Calixte. We're talking about hitting on grad transfers, right?
Seriously, right?
Calixte and Reynolds have been fantastic for this team.
And it's interesting because they're already an experienced team.
And Pardon nearly loses, and he does.
I'm talking about a guy coming off of a dribble handoff, just full speed. He sees it. Tight to the dribble handoff, pulls up on a dime, no fade.
That speaks to Miles Reynolds' character.
And look, you get guys who come in on 5th year, grad transfers, and they come in with a sense of urgency. They just want to do whatever it takes to win at a high level, and they understand more of what it takes to win at a high level than most guys on this floor.
Here's Turner, had it knocked away, and Doolittle's got it momentarily. Now Manic goes down, and what do they call it? I think a held ball. And if it is, it would go to the Wildcats.
And they do execute well. They have a number of sets to go to.
Turner's got to get it in. They turn it over. Manic. Here's Calixte for 3. Maybe not the shot line Kruger wanted. Doolittle gets it back, though. Rejected by Pardon.
You've got to get the ball inside to Dererk Pardon. He's got an opportunity with Brady Manic on him. He's going to either force a double or he's going to get a layup.
And Pardon, did he walk? No, he was fouled.
Dererk Pardon's one of those guys that people say stuff like this, like he can block the shot with both hands. Well, he can. He does. That's what makes him so good, and it's also what keeps him out of foul trouble. He's got great timing. He's a great rebounder. He's active.
So Dererk Pardon to the free throw line. He will shoot 2. This is not a great area of strength for him, but hits the first one. 13 points for Pardon. Of course, Northwestern fans remember him for hitting 6 straight free throws in their NCAA tournament win against Vanderbilt a couple of years ago, but that's a little more of the typical Dererk Pardon at the free throw line. Kind of a hit or miss proposition. 59 all. Calixte gets all the way to the hoop.
Not that he can't defend. He's probably one of the better defenders on the floor.
Here's Turner going strong. James the block. Here come the Sooners. Calixte gonna pull it out. A great block by James. Four minutes to go in Evanston. James tries to get it done on the other end. Cannot. Law is out of bounds, says John Higgins.
You talk about a great block by James. This was an opportunity at the rim. No, thank you. I think you got to give Dererk Pardon the ball early in the shot clock.
Manic hits a big 3. And the Sooners up 5.
And this is a great call defensively, going to his zone. Northwestern just spent 5-10 seconds trying to figure out what it was.
There's Law. Taylor for 3, back heel and out. Turner tracks it down. In the corner, Law. Taylor will try another. Pardon keeps it alive. A third chance for the Wildcats. Taylor inside Pardon. Back out to Turner. Now Law in the corner. Good. 21 for Vic Law. James, he walked. Sooners back in the man now. Turner to Law. We'll try another one. Rims out. Here's Calixte. Calixte trying to jitterbug his way through.
Should we tell everybody here?
Yeah, let him know. James trying to back his way in. Calixte. Law on him. Shot clock at 5. Calixte. Whoa, he hits another. Buck 34 to go in Evanston. Calixte right in on Law. Blocked by Law. Harden's got it. Here comes Law on the break. Vic for 3. No good. Harden jam. Lost to Indiana. Lost to Michigan, both by 2 points. Trying to pull one out here against an Oklahoma team that should be in that bracket when March Madness rolls around. Calixte. Here's James. James through the lane. And Manick went after it. Calixte inbound. Now James working on Gaines. Here's Reynolds. Got a 24-second difference. Shot clock and game clock. Calixte. Calixte on Law. Here's James. Calixte through the lane. Had it blocked. And Turner's got it for the Wildcats. Manick. Alley-oop Doolittle. Law's got it. He'll heave it. Does not go, and we go overtime.
Just makes it so much fun to watch and be a part of.
And it looked like that went out of bounds off of Parton, so that will be Oklahoma ball. There's James. Rolls it out, and Parton the rebound.
And it may be as the ball swings. He's got to hold his position and give his team a target to throw to.
There's Law, shot clock at 10. Vic Law, long three that goes. 24 points now for Vic Law. Calixte trying to answer. Off the mark, Manick keeps it alive. Rolls off, gets it back, and he's fouled.
Shot by Vic Law. This is a ridiculous shot. An extremely deep three. I'm just telling you, NBA teams, Trevor Ariza. Trevor Ariza had a fantastic NBA career. He's still playing. This is the kind of guy Vic Law is. He runs the floor well, he handles it well, he defends well, he plays hard constantly, knocks down threes. He's been impressive tonight. He really has been impressive tonight, particularly how much he's had to defend the ball handler around the perimeter. Uses his length incredibly well.
You know, it's just interesting because Vic Law really throughout his career has never been the guy. He played with Charles Matthews in high school at St. Rita. Charles Matthews, of course, now at Michigan, but went to Kentucky initially. Vic Law was kind of the second fiddle on that team. You had McIntosh and Lindsey on the previous teams here at Northwestern. This is really the first time that it's been Vic's team in his career. This is Law. Law hanging, left it short.
He's being covered by Brady Manick down there. It's going to draw defenders from the help side, and that's where Derek Barnes going to have options.
Here's James for 3. Back heeling out. Law the rebound. Turner to Taylor. Shot clock at 12. They get it into Parton, and he was fouled by Manick. Doolittle inside. Calixte going to reset. Shot clock under 10. Doolittle gets the roll.
You got to remember, when there's multiple ball handlers and playmakers on the floor, you're going to have to work twice as hard on the defensive end.
There's Law. Trying to back his way in. Big possession for the Wildcats. Law goes to the fadeaway. That doesn't go.
And this is obviously a huge stop for Northwestern. Got to be communication here.
Offensive foul on Reynolds. Wildcats have missed the last 5 field goal attempts. Should they foul here?
Yes, absolutely. You've got multiple fouls to give. You've got to go out and foul and at least try to stop this basketball game because the main basket almost puts it away.
If they miss it, though, you can tie with a 3. Doolittle doesn't miss it. 14 for Doolittle, 10 since halftime. Now Law, they got to go. And they turn it over. Calixte to Reynolds. And Oklahoma comes into Evanston and wins in overtime. Their first win in a Big Ten arena since 1970.